The name Hawaii often brings to mind a very specific picture. It is a world of towering hotels that line the golden sands of Waikiki Beach. Brightly colored shirts, sweet pineapple drinks with little umbrellas, and the gentle strum of a ukulele fill the air. Tourists from all over the globe gather here, seeking a perfect postcard holiday under the warm sun. This is the Hawaii that is sold in brochures, a beautiful and exciting destination designed for comfort and entertainment. It is a place of wonderful energy, but honestly, it is only one small part of a much larger, more complex and far more ancient story. Just a short distance from the bustling crowds and souvenir shops, another world exists. It is a world where the rhythm of life is not set by tour schedules, but by the tides, the rain, and the seasons. Here, the true heart of Hawaii beats quietly and strongly. It is a place of deep green valleys, powerful volcanoes that shape the land, and communities where tradition is a part of daily life. This hidden Hawaii is not found in a luxury resort. It is found in the stories of the elders, in the hands that farm the ancient fields, and in the profound respect for the natural world. It is a world one must seek with an open heart. This contrast is not simply between a busy city and the quiet countryside. It represents two very different ways of seeing and living on these islands. The tourist experience often looks at the land as a beautiful backdrop for a holiday, but for the people whose roots go deep into this volcanic soil, the land is not a backdrop, it is alive. It is an ancestor, a provider, and a sacred entity that must be cared for. This relationship, known as Malama Aina, which means to care for the land, is the foundation of true Hawaiian culture. It is a philosophy that has sustained its people for centuries. To truly discover Hawaii, one must step away from the familiar and be willing to listen. One must be willing to learn about a history that is both beautiful and painful, and to see the islands not just as a place to visit, but as a home. It is a journey that takes us beyond the beautiful beaches and into the very soul of the archipelago. Our journey begins on the oldest of the main islands, a place of breathtaking natural drama and deep cultural roots. We travel to Kauai, the Garden Isle, to find the first clues to understanding this hidden world. Kauai is the northernmost and geologically the oldest of the main Hawaiian islands. Time and weather have carved its volcanic mountains into dramatic shapes. Sharp green peaks, deep canyons, and cascading waterfalls define its landscape. This is a place where nature's power is on full display. The island is often covered in a soft mist, which gives its forests an almost magical quality. It is here in these wild and ancient landscapes that one can feel the deep history of Hawaii. The very air seems to whisper stories of gods, chiefs, and the first people who made this island their home. The people of ancient Hawaii developed a remarkable system to live in harmony with this powerful land. They called it the Ahupua'a. This was a way of dividing the land into sustainable sections, usually running from the mountains all the way down to the sea. Each Ahupua'a contained everything a community needed to survive. Media group, crystal clear mountain streams flowing through lush forest, children collecting water in Kauaʻi streams, stock distribute equally, fresh water from the mountain streams, forests for wood and medicinal plants, fertile land for farming taro, and access to the ocean for fishing. This system ensured that resources were managed carefully, and it connected the people in the mountains with the people by the sea in a bond of mutual support. Today, the spirit of the Ahupua'a is being rediscovered. On Kauai, communities are working to restore ancient fish ponds and taro patches, known as lo'i kalo. They are not just restoring a landscape, they are rebuilding a connection to their ancestors and their culture.
This is more than just food. When we plant the kalo, we are planting our roots. We are feeding our families and our spirit at the same time.
This work is a powerful act of cultural sustainability, ensuring that ancient knowledge is not lost, but passed on to the next generation. This commitment to tradition and sustainability makes Kauai a very different place from the more developed islands. While it does have resorts and tourist areas, its heart lies in its untamed wilderness and its resilient communities. To explore Kauai is to see how the past and present can live together. It is an island that invites you to walk its ancient paths, to understand its deep connection to the land, and to witness a culture that is vibrantly alive. One of its most famous paths offers a journey unlike any other, a true pilgrimage into the wild heart of the island. The Napali coast on Kauai is one of the most spectacular coastlines on Earth. Its cliffs, or pali, rise thousands of feet straight from the ocean, creased with narrow, impossibly green valleys. There are no roads here. The only way to explore this remote wilderness on foot is by hiking the legendary Kalalau Trail. This is not a casual walk. It is a challenging 11-mile journey that clings to the side of the cliffs. The path is often narrow, muddy and steep, testing the strength and determination of all who attempt it. It is a true adventure into a world untouched by modern development. For centuries, this trail was a vital connection for the Hawaiians who lived in the isolated valleys along the coast. It allowed them to trade, to visit family, and to travel between communities. The valleys themselves, especially the Kalalau Valley at the end of the trail, were once home to thousands of people. They lived within a self-sufficient ahupua'a, cultivating terraces of taro, fishing from the sea, and living in deep harmony with their surroundings. Hiking the trail today, one can still see the remains of these ancient stone terraces, a silent testament to the lives that were lived here. Walking this path is more than just a physical challenge. It is a journey for the spirit. With each step, the noise of the modern world fades away, replaced by the sound of the wind, the crashing waves, and the calls of seabirds. The air is thick with the smell of damp earth and fragrant flowers. You become acutely aware of the power and beauty of nature.
You don't conquer the Kalalau Trail. You ask for its permission to pass. It teaches you respect. It teaches you to be humble.
Reaching Kalalau Beach at the end of the trail feels like arriving in another world, a lost paradise. It is a place of profound peace and raw natural beauty. Here, beneath the towering cliffs, one can truly understand the deep connection that the Hawaiian people have with their land. The Kalalau Trail is a pilgrimage that strips away the non-essential and connects you to something ancient and powerful. It offers a glimpse into the soul of Kauaʻi, a soul that is wild, resilient, and deeply spiritual. It is a powerful reminder of a way of life that exists in harmony with the earth. If Kauai is the garden, then the island of Molokai is the soul. Known as the Friendly Isle, Molokai is perhaps the most traditionally Hawaiian of all the islands. There are no traffic lights here, no buildings taller than a coconut tree, and no large shopping malls. The people of Molokai have actively resisted the kind of large-scale tourism and development that has transformed other islands. They have fought to preserve their rural lifestyle, their strong community bonds, and their deep connection to the land. This is an island that moves at its own unhurried pace. Life on Molokai is centered around the concept of ohana, or family. But ohana means more than just one's immediate relatives. It extends to the entire community. People here look out for one another. They share what they have, whether it is fish from the day's catch or fruit from their gardens.
Here we are all related. Your neighbor's child is your child. We succeed together or we fail together. That is the only way.
This powerful sense of community is the island's greatest strength and its most precious treasure. The respect for the land on Molokai is tangible. The island is home to some of the longest surviving ancient Hawaiian fish ponds, or loko aie. These marvels of engineering were built centuries ago to raise fish, providing a sustainable food source for the community. Today, local groups are working tirelessly to restore these ponds, clearing away invasive mangrove trees and rebuilding the stone walls. This work is slow and difficult, but it is a labor of love. It is a way of honoring the wisdom of their ancestors and ensuring a healthy future for their children. To visit Molokai is to be a guest in someone's home. It is not a place for passive entertainment, It is a place for active participation and learning. Visitors are encouraged to come with respect, to listen to the stories of the people, and to understand the values that guide life here. The island offers a rare and precious opportunity to experience a Hawaii that is deeply connected to its past. It is a powerful reminder that progress is not always measured by growth and development, but by the strength of a community and its connection to its roots. On the isolated north coast of Molokai lies a place of profound historical and spiritual significance, the Kalaupapa Peninsula. This beautiful flat piece of land is surrounded on 3 sides by the ocean, and on the 4th by immense sea cliffs, some of the tallest in the world. For over a century, these cliffs served as a natural prison wall.
From 1866 to 1969, thousands of people from across Hawaii who were diagnosed with Hansen's disease, once known as leprosy, were forcibly taken from their families and exiled to this remote place. It was a place of great sadness and separation.
The story of Kalaupapa is a story of immense suffering, but it is also a story of incredible human spirit, resilience, and compassion. Separated from everything they knew and loved, the patients here formed their own community. They built homes, planted gardens, and cared for one another in the face of fear and prejudice from the outside world.
Their lives were forever changed by the arrival of Father Damien, a Belgian priest who chose to live and work among the patients in 1873. He became their champion, building churches, dressing their wounds, and restoring their sense of dignity until he too contracted and died from the disease.
Today, Kalaupapa is a national historical park. A small number of former patients have chosen to live out their lives here, in the only home they have known for decades. The area is now a place of quiet reflection. Visiting is strictly controlled to protect the privacy of the residents and the sanctity of the site.
To walk through the quiet settlement is a deeply moving experience. One can see the old homes, the well-kept graveyards, and the churches that stand as monuments to the faith and courage of those who lived and died here.
It is a powerful reminder of a painful chapter in Hawaii's history. The spirit of Kalaupapa is one of Aloha in its purest form. It is the spirit of unconditional love and compassion shown by Father Damien, Mother Marianne Cope, and the many others who served here. It is also the spirit of the patients themselves, who endured so much yet created a community of profound kindness and support.
We were sent here to die, but we chose to live, we chose to love.
The peninsula is a sacred ground, a testament to the strength of the human heart in the face of unimaginable hardship, and a vital part of Molokai's deep spiritual landscape. In Hawaii, food is much more than just something to eat. It is a central part of the culture, a connection to the land, and a way of bringing family and community together. The traditional Hawaiian feast, the luau, is a perfect example of this. It is a celebration of abundance, family, and togetherness.
But, authentic Hawaiian food is not what you might find at a tourist luau. It's actually simpler, and it comes directly from the land and the sea. It tells the story of the islands and the people who live here. The heart of this traditional diet is kalo, or taro.
Kalo is one of the most important plants in Hawaiian culture. According to tradition, the kalo plant is the older brother of the Hawaiian people. This belief creates a deep, familial respect for the plant.
The root, or corm, is steamed and pounded into a thick paste called poi. For generations, poi was the staple food of Hawaii, a primary source of nutrition.
When you eat poi, you are eating your ancestor. It connects you to all the generations that came before. It is our soul food. This connection makes farming kalo a sacred and vital cultural practice.
The ocean is the other great provider. Fishing has always been a crucial part of life in Hawaii, but traditional fishing is done with great respect and a deep understanding of the ocean's cycles. Fishermen learn to read the currents, the moon, and the seasons. They take only what they need, and they often say a prayer of thanks for their catch. This sustainable approach ensures that the ocean will continue to provide for future generations.
The fish is often eaten raw, sliced and seasoned, a dish known as poke or wrapped in tea leaves and steamed in an underground oven called an imu.
These food traditions are kept alive within the ohana. Recipes and techniques are passed down from grandparents to children. On weekends, It is common to see families gathered together, preparing food for a celebration or simply for a shared meal.
The process of preparing the food, pounding the poi, cleaning the fish, gathering the leaves, is as important as the meal itself. It is a time for storytelling, for laughing, and for reinforcing the bonds of family.
In every bite of authentic Hawaiian food, one can taste the richness of the land, the freshness of the sea, and the warmth of Aloha. The Hawaiian Islands are a place of extraordinary natural beauty, but this beauty is incredibly fragile. As a remote archipelago, its native plants and animals evolved in isolation for millions of years. This has made them unique, but also very vulnerable. The arrival of humans and the foreign plants and animals they brought with them has had a devastating impact. Invasive species, deforestation and pollution now pose a serious threat to Hawaii's delicate ecosystems. The beautiful paradise we see is in constant danger, and protecting it has become a critical mission.
The guiding principle for this mission is a core Hawaiian value, Malama Aina. This phrase translates to caring for the land. It is not just an environmental slogan, it is a deep-seated cultural responsibility. It is the understanding that the health of the land and the health of the people are connected. If the land suffers, the people will suffer.
This belief inspires communities across the islands to take action. They are not waiting for others to solve the problems. They are working with their own hands to heal their home.
This conservation work takes many forms. On the slopes of volcanoes, thousands of volunteers gather to remove invasive plants like ginger and gorse, which choke out the native forests. In their place, they plant native trees like koa and ohia, slowly restoring the forest ecosystem one tree at a time. Along the coast, community groups work to restore ancient fish ponds and protect the coral reefs. This is our kuleana, our responsibility. The land has given us so much. Now, we must give back. We are its guardians.
This work is not just about science and ecology, it is about cultural survival. By restoring the native landscapes, people are also restoring the places where their traditions were born. They are making it possible for traditional plants to be gathered for medicine and ceremony. They are ensuring that the birds their ancestors celebrated in song and chant will continue to fly.
The practice of Malama Aina is an act of hope. It is a powerful declaration that the people of Hawaii are committed to protecting their precious natural and cultural heritage for all the generations to come.
For many visitors to Hawaii, the word aloha is one of the first they learn. They hear it as a greeting when they arrive and as a farewell when they leave. It is printed on t-shirts and signs, and it is often used to mean hello, goodbye, or love. While it does mean all of these things, its true meaning is much deeper and more powerful.
Aloha is not just a word, it is a way of life. It is a philosophy that guides how people should interact with each other and with the world around them. It is the spiritual foundation of Hawaiian culture.
To understand aloha, we can look at the word itself. Alo means presence or face, and ha means breath. Together they speak of a face-to-face encounter where you share the breath of life. It is about seeing the divinity in the other person and in yourself.
It is a call to act with love, kindness, compassion, and respect in all that you do. It means living with a gracious heart and sharing what you have without expecting anything in return. It is the opposite of selfishness. It is a spirit of profound generosity and connection.
This spirit is what you feel in the quiet communities of Molokai, or when you are welcomed into a family home for a meal. It is the kindness shown to a stranger and the deep care taken to protect the land.
Aloha is the spirit of God in us. When you live aloha, you live with respect for your elders, for the Aina, and for the Creator. You treat everyone as your family. It is a choice you make every moment of every day.
It is an active, conscious way of being in the world. Living aloha means carrying a sense of responsibility for the well-being of others and for the environment. It is the force that drives people to restore the fish ponds, to teach their children the old ways, and to welcome visitors with genuine warmth.
It asks that we listen more than we speak, that we give more than we take, and that we walk with humility and grace.
Understanding this deeper meaning transforms a visit to Hawaii from a simple holiday into a meaningful experience. It is the greatest lesson the islands have to offer. Our journey beyond the tourist trail has shown us a Hawaii that is rich with history, culture, and a profound connection to the natural world. We have moved from the bright lights of Waikak to the ancient misty valleys of Kauai. We have walked the sacred path of the Kalalau Trail and felt the resilient heartbeat of Molokai. We have tasted food that connects people to their ancestors and witnessed the powerful commitment to Malama Aina, the sacred duty to care for the land. This is the Hawaii that lives in the hearts of its people. This hidden Hawaii is not a fantasy of a perfect, untouched paradise. It is a real place with real challenges. The people here face threats to their environment and their way of life every day. But what we find is not despair. We find hope, strength, and an unbreakable spirit. We find communities working together to heal their land, to keep their traditions alive, and to pass their precious knowledge on to their children. The true spirit of Hawaii is not found in its perfect weather, but in the resilience and grace of its people. The greatest gift of this journey is a deeper understanding of Aloha. We have learned that it is not a casual greeting, but a profound way of living. It is a spirit of love, respect, and connection that flows from the people to the land, and from the land back to the people. It teaches us that we are all connected, and that we all have a responsibility to care for one another and for our planet. This is a lesson that stays with you long after you have left the island's shores. It is an echo that resonates in your heart. To truly discover Hawaii is to listen to its stories, to respect its culture, and to walk gently upon its sacred land. It is to see the islands not as a product to be consumed, but as a living, breathing home that deserves our admiration and our protection. The true spirit of Hawaii is an invitation to us all, an invitation to live with more kindness, more connection, and more aloha. And that is a discovery that can change not only how we see Hawaii, but how we see the world.